and I shall remain.
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really on Folkios and Folkoramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, folks and Folkoramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Do me a favor, make sure you do everything I told you to do in the beginning of this video, okay? Double check to make sure that you are subscribed, and also do me a favor. Check your cell phones. Anybody that has the same like-mindedness that you do and like me, when it comes to these things, make sure you let them know about this channel, because they may not know about it. Make sure you let them know to subscribe to the channel. And also, for the ones who want to support the channel, that's how you can do it right there. To PayPal me, you can send donations there. If you do, great. If you don't, great. But also, you can join Patreon right there. What that does, that allows you to still get my content should YouTube ban me, because it happens. Trust me. It's only $1 to join. You're paying $12 a year. I appreciate if you guys jumped over there and did that, okay? Really, really appreciate that. For those who want to send gifts and all that good stuff, that's how you can do it right there. Send to that address right there, that P.O Box. Don't worry, I live far, far away from there. I have people check when you guys send things in, so just want to let y'all know that that is out there. So, guys, y'all all seen the title of this video right here. You all seen the title, and it should come as no surprise. A lot of y'all already heard about it. A lot of y'all already seen it. And what I mean by seeing it is that, it's obvious that y'all saw the title, right? So anyway, what's going on is this is in Florida, okay? Oh, y'all can't see this yet, can y'all? My bad. Florida Surgeon General. COVID booster warning from Florida Surgeon General, who advises people not to get the vaccine. Okay, here they go. Dr. Lapo spoke at a news conference with Governor DeSantis, warning of a lot of red flags with the new shot. While speaking at Thursday news conference, Governor Ron DeSantis in Jacksonville, and Dr. Joseph Lapo, the state surgeon general, advised people to steer clear of the updated booster vaccine. The USDA and FDA has not yet approved the new vaccine, which is reportedly designed to protect against the BA 2.86 Omicron subvariant. Let me let y'all know something right now. I told y'all there's a play on of words that they use, like recommended and required. You think they mean the same thing, but they don't. Notice right here, it said the Food and Drug Administration has not yet approved. Do y'all know that there's a lot of things that they didn't approve of, but they authorized it to be used, but it don't mean they approved it? I know. It was in my last when I first started talking about this COVID, I started letting you guys know that they said that they approved it, but it wasn't authorized. It's weird. Anyway, there's a new vaccine that's coming around the corner, a new mRNA COVID-19 vaccine, and there's essentially no evidence for it. He said, you want to know why there's no evidence, ladies and gentlemen? Because a few days ago, I gave y'all what the CDC wrote. I went on my channel and I showed y'all what the CDC said. There's no evidence that this new variant is causing any type of severe reactions. It's not causing no severity ill. It's not causing you to become severely ill. There's no evidence. So why would they push you to go and do it? Why is the White House, Karine Jean-Pierre, pushing you to do it? Why is it that Whoopi Goldberg has been boosted 4 times and she still got it? Why was Whoopi Goldberg wearing a mask in her house by herself in her room? Jill Biden got COVID again and she's all the way boosted. So what is this supposed to do? This should be easy as 1, 2, 3. But I know a lot of y'all still, nope, because you have no reason why you're going to justify getting this. Because it's going to cause me to have less severe illness. No, it's not. And this is according to the CDC YouTube, in case y'all try to censor me. According to the CDC YouTube, they said that there's no evidence that the new variant is causing any severe illness. That's what the CDC said, YouTube. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So I'm interrupting this commercial. I'm not editing this. I'm interrupting this broadcast right now because of a reason. I want you guys to be able to purchase this shirt right here if you want to. And the way that you purchase this shirt right here is you have to go over to my YouTube channel. Okay, so like the video that you might be watching right now, this video that you're watching is something that a lot of us say in YouTube. We say check the links in the description. Okay, the way that you check the link in the description, let me show y'all real quick. I'll show y'all. The way that you check the link in the description is just like this. So here's the video. Let's just say there's a video that you're watching like this, right? The links in the description are these little areas down here. Okay, so you scroll down a little bit like here, you're gonna see this area right here. Now look right there. In this area, this is where you can get like the t-shirt that I'm wearing, that I have on like right now. The Unvaxxed and Proud is right there. And I know y'all might look at that and think it's pricey, but I don't set the prices like that. I set it good up to where I can go as low to where I'm making like $1 or $2 off of each shirt. So it says unvaccinated and proud, and then on the back of the shirt, it says pure blood, baby. The X's in unvaxxed are syringes or needles, and on the back where it says hashtag pure blood, the O and the O's in the word blood, those are red blood cells. So I just want to let y'all know, because people keep asking how are they able to get the t-shirts and other merch that I have on there. That's how you do it. All right, appreciate you guys. Back to the show. He said there's been no clinical trial done on human beings showing that it benefits people. There's been no clinical trial showing that it's a safe product for people. And not only that, but then there are a lot of red flags. In terms of specific concerns, Latipo warned that the updated vaccines actually cause cardiac injury, which it does. That's one of the adverse effects. And by the way, for some of y'all that don't know this, the CDC has removed the adverse effect part of their website, where you can start to report any new adverse effects that you are having should you get this booster. They removed that off their website. Silently, they removed that. I wonder why. The state surgeon general urged Floridians to make their own decision based on their particular resonance of truth rather than a very educated person telling you what you should think. Notice what he said right there. What you should think. What did the great Charlie Chaplin in that show say? The great dictator, I think it was. Don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you and enslave you. They regiment your life, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. That's what these people do. And let me give y'all a little secret too here, what y'all can use on a lot of people when they try to act like when you give them some truth or you research some stuff and you give them some facts and statistics, when they try to say, you're not a doctor, you're not an economist, you're not a pediatrician, they always try to do, you're not a virologist, you're not a chemist, you're not a biologist. They try to do all that stuff. That's dumb. I'm gonna tell you why. This is what you say to them. Ask them what's 2 + 2. And then, what do you mean? Just ask, sir, ma'am, tell me what 2 + 2 is. It's 4. You're not a mathematician. Yeah, but everybody knows 2 + 2 is 4. How? Because we can bring it together and show you what? The facts? Exactly. So just because somebody may be a doctor does not mean that you cannot do your research and know something that a doctor does not know. Let me make that clear. And any other doctors out there, medical professionals, any other out there, if you sit there and act like we know all things, you know that you're lying. But if you are an expert in your field, you still can be wrong. That's why it's called a practice. It's called a practice for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. But that's why you have different doctors that got different opinions. Right now, if you said, I have a headache, I might say to you, hey, you might want to try some acetaminophen. Somebody else might say, oh, no, Excedrin works better than that. Somebody might say, no, Excedrin with caffeine works better. Somebody might say, no, actually Advil works better. Somebody might say, well, actually Aleve works better. The point is, it's up to you to go figure out what's going to work for you. You might try the Advil. It really didn't do nothing. Next go around, I tried the Tylenol, knocked it right out. Now, when you go choose your own medicine, when you walk into a Walgreens or a CVS or any other pharmaceutical store, when you go in there and you get ready to get your medication, does the person at the counter say to you, why are you getting this medication? You're not a doctor. You're not a pharmacist. It's amazing, ain't it? You can go pick up these over-the-counter medication. You're not even a pharmacist, but you're choosing it though, right? I digress. Instead of relying on a new vaccine, Latipo urged people to adopt healthy nutrition habits. I completely agree. DeSantis appointed Latipo, a doctor who trained at Harvard and previously a UCLA medical researcher, as Surgeon General in 2021. Now, I'm going to show y'all something down here, too. The doctor added he will be recommending boosters for many people, but not for all. He said, I won't offer. This is not the same doctor. This is a different doctor right here. Okay, let me get his name. Right here, this doctor right here, Dr. Mark. Dr. Mark said he's going to be recommending people get it, but then he also included in here, he said, the ones he recommended is going to be getting it is high risk groups, including the elderly, along with some of those who have obesity, diabetes, chronic heart disease, lung disease, and cancer. Do y'all know that most of those things he just named off right there, those can be things that we do when in my amongst my people we call preventative medicine? You're trying to put yourself into a predicament where you don't have to worry about contracting or developing any of these things that he just named off right there by what you put in your body. Now, I tell y'all, I don't lie about my health. I eat 80% good and maybe 20% bad. But when I do eat, throughout the week, I'm just eating, grass-fed meat. I know where it's coming from. No, nothing in there. I'm getting the fruits and vegetables. That's really it. That's all I eat throughout the week. I had to show some people. I'm like, look, when I had to show y'all a regimen, I get off of work, hit the gym, come home, I eat maybe a half or a quarter of a watermelon. That's it. And then I'll eat again maybe around 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And all I would have is some meat that's seasoned with Himalayan salt and pepper. And I have like some fruits and vegetables, and I eat them just as is. If I want to add flavor to it, I might squeeze some lemon juice on it, some balsamic vinegar. But that's pretty much how I eat throughout the whole week. That's it. Now, most of these things on here that he just named off, these are the things that he's telling people to get it. He's telling people to get the vaccine if they are suffering from any of these, because there's a good chance that it can affect them. Why? Because I told y'all 2.5 years ago, and I preached it at my church, that those that may have comorbidities and you happen to develop COVID, it's a good chance that it can completely take you down really, really, really fast and really bad. But you won't be doing that because of COVID. You'll be doing that with COVID. See, if you got some of these people, all these things he named off, some people have obesity, diabetes, chronic heart failure, disease, lung disease, all at once. And then to get COVID on top of that, so you're not sick from COVID. You are sick with COVID because you got all these other comorbidities. Anyway, let me digress from that. Just want to throw that out there for y'all. Let's see here. I want to show y'all something else. Dr. Brett Osborne, a board-certified neurosurgeon and longevity expert in West Palm Beach, Florida, said he agrees with Dr. Ladapo's recommendation. Osborne told Fox Digital News, he said, as time goes by, the RNA viruses tend to lessen. Y'all see that? They tend to lessen. Who told y'all that 2.5 years ago? Who told y'all that 2.5 years ago that as a virus mutates that it actually gets weaker from its nova or from the original virus? Who told y'all that 2.5 years ago? And what did I do? I get hit with a misinformation from YouTube, and we fought them saying, where's anybody at YouTube that's a medical professor going to prove me wrong on this? Where'd they go to school at to say that? Where'd they find this? What research did they do? What scientific hypotheses did they see to show that as a virus, not bacteria, that as a virus mutates, it gets worse in severity? It can become more contagious. You can contract easier, but as far as the severity goes, no. So I was ticked off about that, but I got banned for a week for saying that. They tried to hit me with misinformation, and they did it on Instagram, right? But this guy right here is a freaking expert, board-certified neurosurgeon longevity expert. He said right here, as time goes by, the RNA virus tend to lessen, meaning they cause lesser symptoms as the virus mutates further away from its original strain. It doesn't take somebody that is a crazy expert like that. This is why I was telling y'all that when they try to throw things at you guys like that, I know I'm in medicine, but I'm talking about just for you, the average citizen. If you say no, if you tell somebody else what I just told you, first of all, I want you to look it up yourself. You're going to see that as the virus mutates, it gets weaker as far as severity goes, right? Now, if somebody says to you, oh, I don't trust you, you're not a doctor, you say to them, well, do you know what 2 + 2 is? And if they say 4, tell them, well, you're not a mathematician. I mean, you can hit them with anything. Anything. Hit them with anything. Hey, do you have some money in your bank? Yeah. You're not a treasurer. I mean, it's stupid what they try to do to try to debunk you. It's the truth, though. What you're saying is the truth. As time goes on, he said, the severity and mortality rate of COVID will continue to decline and soon be comparable to influenza, the doctor replied. Therefore, the booster is simply not necessary. In his Florida clinic, Osborne said he does not recommend an influenza vaccine to patients as the infection itself nearly always assumes a benign course in low-risk individuals, and similarly, I do not believe that our immune system should be deprived of the challenges, and it shouldn't be. Whenever the season comes around for, flu season and all that comes around, you get it, get done with it. Guys, I know, I told y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm busting them out, I don't care. Y'all know, doctors, y'all know my fellow doctors, nurses, practitioners, therapists. 90% of us don't get none of this stuff. We don't get the Hep A, Hep B. We don't get the flu shot. We don't get it. But then yet they have us push and tell everybody else to get it. I don't. I told you I'm different. I know. I don't have to, and I don't, because we know it's a money grab. Anyway, Osborne, Dr. Osborne, he himself says he very seldom gets sick. He said perhaps every 5 years, he said. He might get sick every 5 years. He said because I take care of my body, not because I'm routinely vaccinated. Are y'all gonna tell him you're not a doctor? See what I'm saying? It's stupid. It don't matter. He's a human being who's taking care of his human body. For that population, the risk of COVID-19 infection or even one of its less aggressive variants may be a greater risk of a booster, he said, even if it has undergone limited testing. Osborne also pointed out that vaccines for influenza and other viruses undergo testing for 10 to 15 years. Meaning this, although we know about the flu and the different strains of the flu, before they even give you the vaccine for a flu, that has undergone 10 to 15 years. I typically think that, I don't know, y'all. I know 3 to 5 is what we were told in school, but he said 10 to 15. I don't know that to be true or not. I don't know, but I know our typical thing was at least 3 to 5 before they start testing it like that. But anyway, he said it's gone 10 to 15 years before they are publicly deployed. Now, influenza is influenza. We see that we have a season every year. People deal with the flu every single year. But to develop a vaccine 10 to 15 years before they actually deploy it to the population, but for COVID, a pandemic, a virus that's never hit the country, it was developed really, really fast. And Donald Trump bragged about it. And y'all still was like, yeah, we're going to take it. I didn't trust Donald Trump on that. Crazy. Nuts. Especially being in medicine, knowing that you have to have testing on it and it's never been done. I don't care that we did it so fast. We got some of the most brilliant minds. I did it in record-breaking time. They said it couldn't be done. I do not care. I'm not taking anything like that. You guys became the test subject. Anyway, pretty much when it all comes down to it, folks, you do what you feel is best for you and your family. But I think after learning that it doesn't do anything, this is not misinformation. What does it do? Your officials, the one y'all relied on, y'all God, Dr. Fauci told y'all that if you do get the vaccination, you don't have to worry about getting COVID again. Told y'all to take y'all mask off and all that, and all of a sudden y'all shedding. Y'all were spreading it more than the unvaccinated people. Yes, y'all did. They told y'all you won't have to worry about getting COVID again, and guess what? You got it again. Oh, we're sorry, we meant you need to get the booster. Y'all got the booster, and guess what? Y'all got it again. Y'all got a third booster. Guess what they told you weren't going to get it? Guess what happened? You got it again. Now here goes a fourth booster right here. To do what? Oh, well, it says it's going to lower the severity. That is a lie. The CDC themselves said that there is no evidence that this new variant is causing any type of severe illness at all. But they want to push you to go and get boosted. I'm going to say this again. The White House, Karen Jean-Pierre, and other people might tell you to go and get yourself boosted. The CDC said there's no evidence that this new variant is causing any severe illness. So even though Karen Jean-Pierre said you want to get the booster because we know that the vaccination, it causes you to not have it as severe. The CDC turns around and said, hey, this virus has not been known and shown no evidence of causing no severe illness. But y'all going to go and get it anyway. I know. I told you, this is crazy. Y'all are too easy. The CDC recommends that everyone 6 months and older in the United States receive the COVID-19 vaccination. To do what? I know, y'all. I know. I'm sorry. They do it. Make sure y'all listen to the CDC. Make sure y'all listen to the WHO. And make sure y'all listen to them because they are the leading experts. They are the leading ones that y'all need to pay attention to. Don't listen to other folks. Listen to the CDC and what they tell y'all to do and what y'all feel is best for your family. Disclaimers, a lot of sarcasm there. Anyway, the CDC website also states that the most people ages 6 years and older who are not moderately or severely immunocompromised and have received one dose of the mRNA vaccine do not need any further vaccine doses at this time. Most people ages 6 years and older who are not moderately or severely immunocompromised and have received one dose of the mRNA vaccine do not need any further vaccine doses at this time. So then why are they pushing it? This is too easy, man. This is too easy. I told y'all from the beginning what was going to happen. I told you guys from the beginning that it's never been tested on anybody. We don't know what the severity of it is going to be. We don't know if it's going to help you, make you good, bad. We don't know anything. We don't know if it's going to have any type of adverse reactions from it, if you drink soda with it, if you already have other comorbidities, if you have any other vaccines, which the CDC and these other the NIH and the WHO, they rolled this stuff out to us when it first came out. They told us that they did not know how this was going to interact with anything you have in your body, not even your food, right? I told y'all that it's never been tested, so we can't say what it's going to do. We don't know what the ramifications of it is going to be. We don't know what the outcome. We don't know if there's going to be any side effects and all that. I said that. Y'all sat there and bashed the living daylights out of me and other medical professionals and all that, and look what happened. Look what happened now. I told y'all that they cannot tell you, when Fauci them came out and said you don't have to worry about getting COVID again because you got the vaccine. I told y'all they can't say that because it's never been tested, so how do they know? And y'all, damn me, y'all misinformation. Oh, you're going to be the reason why your grandma died, your cousins, and nobody in my family died from none of this. None. But you know what? Y'all going to continue to follow after Fauci, ouchie, hokey pokey, clot shot. Because right now you have Stockholm syndrome to your abuser. But no matter what, I can't emphasize this enough because it just seemed not to resonate with your head. So with that being said, help me out, Will Smith.
You know, somehow, I told you so just doesn't quite say it.
I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious, it does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel, all right? So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.